Hey guys, Swiper here. A few days ago, I posted a TikTok showing off a new build that I made, not the Jokic build. I call it my Giannis build, in heavy quotation marks. I was watching a bunch of old 2K videos, and one of the videos that caught my eye was Jonas made a 6'10" point forward in 2K19, pure point forward, called it his Giannis build. It's sort of like a younger Giannis, like 2017, where he was, listed as like 6'10", 200 something pounds, and was playing small forward, not power forward. And I thought it would be fun to recreate that build inside 2K25. Of course, you can't do it to the same extent, because, 6'10" point forwards, I think, could get 86 ball handle back then. You're not getting that. Before I get into it, do I think that this build is meta? Absolutely not. Is it comp? Absolutely not. Is it fun? Yeah, I definitely had fun on it. But let's get into it. Name doesn't matter. Handiness. If you want to make it, a quote Giannis build, go right-handed. Like I always say, I make all my builds left-handed. Jersey number doesn't matter. Position, small forward, height 6'10", weight all the way down to 200 pounds, and wingspan 7 foot. I always start with the physicals. Speed, you want to go to an 80. Acceleration, you want to go 77. Strength, you want to max out. Well, no, you don't want to max it out. For some reason, I thought strength maxed out 77, but strength 77. And vertical, you want 72. Moving on to the finishing. Pretty much what you're going to get out of the finishing before I get into it is just, you're going to get the Giannis layer package and the Giannis dunk package. Which, surprisingly, the dunk package actually doesn't require anything really crazy. But you want your close shot at an 86. Driving layup, you want it at an 80. Driving dunk, you want it at a 73. Standing dunk, you want it at 75. And post control, you want it at 71. Like I said, you get the Giannis layup. Easily, at least in my opinion, the best layup for any build 6'10" and over. I get an 80 layup on my Jokic build, so I can use the Giannis layup if I don't want to use the Jokic layup. I get the Giannis dunk package, because for some reason, considering, who Giannis actually is as a player, his dunk package only requires a 75 standing dunk and a 73 driving dunk, and like a 50 vertical. Moving on to shooting. Mid-range, you want it at 77. With the mid-range, I have 6 cap breakers, so I'm going to use one of my cap breakers to put the mid-range to a 78 so that I get set shot specialist on silver. 3-point shot, 74. Again, don't need a high 3-point to shoot, especially with how easy they made it. My De'Aaron Fox build gets a 71, my Jokic build has a 75. I think my highest shooting build is my Dyson Daniels Shade and Sharp hybrid, and it gets, I think, an 81 3-pointer or 83 3-pointer. Still nothing crazy. And free throw, you want an 86. Now, the playmaking is very much where this build is considered a point forward. Pass accuracy, you want it at a 94. And now you don't have to, if you don't want to. I used my other 5 cap breakers to get 99 pass accuracy for all the playmaking badges on Legend. Ball handle, maxed it out at 78. Speed with ball, maxed it out at 72. Obviously, don't get it high enough. I actually don't believe you can get Silver Lightning launch on a 610 small forward, because I'm already minimum weight, and from memory, the weight is what increases the speed with ball, not the wingspan. But yeah, you get decent dribble moves. You get Zion Williamson dribble style at 60, and using the I fucked it up in the previous video, the Jokic build. I said Pro 2 hop jumper. I meant normal 2 hop jumper. You use the hop jumper and you can get a really wide cross. You probably see it in my clips on TikTok when I was using this build. It's just, you create so much space off of it. It's kind of insane. And lastly, moving on to defense and rebounding. Interior defense, you want 74. Perimeter defense, 73. Now, I went 73 because it gets you pick dodger on bronze. I originally made this build going 74, and then I realized that you don't get on-ball menace at 610. So, realistically, you don't need this. I get plenty of shot contests with just a 73. In my opinion, on most builds, perimeter defense doesn't need to be any higher than a 74. If you swear by pick dodger, I really don't anymore, then you can push it to 83 or 85. Steal, 68. Of course, you only need 67 to get bronze glove, but I had an extra attribute left over and couldn't put it anyway, so I just put it on steal. Block, 74. Get your paint patroller on bronze, high flying denier on bronze, and you also will get pogo stick, just obviously not through the block. And lastly, max out the offensive rebound and max out the defensive rebound. Silver box out beast, bronze pogo stick, silver rebound chaser. I believe I use my badge +1 for tier 1 on gold rebound chaser, and I believe I went with silver high flying denier for the tier 2. Again, this is not a comp build whatsoever. I don't like making comp builds. I like making builds excuse me, I like making builds that I find fun, that I would enjoy using, because I used to, back in 2K21 and 2K20, I wanted to make the meta build, the comp build, and then I got really bored of the game, and then I just started making whatever the hell I wanted, and I had fun again. Moving on, you get shades of Hidro Turkoglu, Franz Wagner, and Brandon Ingram. And the build comes out to a point forward. With the cap breakers, like I said before, you put 1 on mid-range to get silver set shot specialist, and 5 on pass hack to get 99. I believe the build becomes a inside the arc. I forget what it's called, but I wanted to keep the name point forward, so I didn't change it anyway. Again, the build's fun. Obviously, it's not Giannis. It's sort of like a young Giannis. While you don't get contact dunks, obviously, I, on a lot of occasions, using some of the dunk packages that I use, actually dunked through multiple defenders and dunked on multiple defenders. So you can still do it. I mean, you're 6'10 with a 7-foot wingspan, and lining up at small forward, most of the time I was going up against like 6'4", 6'5", maybe 6'7" lockdowns. Well, at that point, I'm taller than them. I can shoot over them. I can get to the post. You do get a 71 post control and an 86 close shot. You can get hook shots. The Giannis hook shot is actually not awful. It's kind of just like a standstill floater. And then sometimes I get lined up at power forward. Well, then I'm going up against a 6'10", a 7-foot center, and I'm way too fast for them. You know, the 80 speed, 77 agility, it's more than enough to get by a 7-footer. But this is the build. Let me know if you guys want more content on the builds. I'll probably just post primarily TikToks and YouTube shorts. I'll have a screenshot of my TikTok up on screen. A link to it in the description, if I remember. I think I forgot to do it with the Jokic build. And yeah, second video in 1 week is almost unheard of. It might honestly be 3, because today, for me, it is currently Friday, and I'm hoping I can get my season 2 mixtape / highlight reel out by Monday, or before Monday for me, so hopefully on Sunday. I've been slacking on the content lately and I'm trying to get back into it. But yeah, if you guys make the build, you know, maybe you want to tweak a few things. I just got it to the exact point where I could get Giannis's layup and dunk package and still be called a point forward. Because a lot of the times when I upgraded certain things on the finishing or lowered certain things on the finishing, it would be like inside the arc point forward, or slashing point forward, or I think at one point I had the defense, or the interior defense, slightly too high, and it was called a two-way point forward, and I almost honestly went with that build just for the name. But I wanted point forward. I wanted it to be pure point forward, just like in 2K19 with Jonas' 6'10" pure point forward. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if there are any other NBA players that you want to see. Maybe I make a proper Giannis build that's, you know, the 6'11", 240 pound run and dunk man that Giannis is. Obviously he's a lot more than that. Next season I'm debating, I'm either going to make my own Russell Westbrook build, or I will be remaking my De'Aaron Fox build from the start of the year. But I hope everyone takes care. Leave a like, comment, sub, follow me on TikTok, and I hope everyone enjoys their day.